what he's doing. Filling up the tires at 2 a.m.
We met up with the rest of the group and started our long journey to the far eastern reaches of Colombia. And then the punishing road conditions took their toll on poor Reggie.
Now we tore a shock mount, one on the passenger side, and the driver's side looks like it's taking a beating and going too.
Just make it from the bottom and down. You can't take it out of the bottom. Why?
Because it's captive in the spring. Oh, that's tight.
Now you gotta take it off from the bottom.
Yeah, this will slip right off now though.
After removing the shock and shock mount, we managed to make it to the last ferry crossing. Fortunately, the group knew of a welder in the town where we were going to spend the night, and he kindly agreed at 8 p.m. to weld a new top onto the shock mount. So, this is what our treasure now looks like. I thought it was rotting, or starting to rot. With the bumpy roads yesterday, it just disintegrated. The whole bottom tore. We had a water bottle in here. It's gone. It bounced out somewhere along the way on the mud roads. Fortunately, the gasoline for the stove is still there, but there's a second trasharoo and it's now trashed.
All the drying meat here, some kind of beef, and then they smoke it and dry it. We live solar power. This is the little place we just stopped at. It's 120 miles from the town on an extremely rough road. And it's actually a beautiful little farm.
¿Qué pasó? After our second long day of travel, we finally arrived at Anakay Nature Reserve in eastern Colombia. Now it's about 3:30 and it's only 4 kilometers to the river, so I said I would walk and meet them there. So here I am, walking. And swimming across.
Decide who's going to swim and go in to save him.
I know. Oh, he went underwater.
Well, I haven't been eaten yet.
I know. We're driving the cow pastures at 3 o'clock in the morning. So we can get to our boat tour.
3 hours of this.
Yeah. Now we're all reversing.
Great, we're going.
We knew where we were going, didn't we? People who never night drive. We've been driving a lot at night. Oh, I love it though.
It's Ranger and a Brakes week.
It's a bridge.
Somebody had a wooden plank down here. Oh my gosh, Ducky's gonna fall out. Oh, there he is. Oh, oh. Oh, jeez, he's fast. Where's Timothy?
government ceased funding this particular indigenous community, and so a non-profit organization stepped in to help with solar power and a fish farm. The women in the community take rushes from the river, dry them, and make handicrafts, which they then sell to the tourist groups that visit. Then it was time for swimming at the rock pools, highly anticipated because we had had a very long and hot day.
There's no shame in saying no. Tim, you're my hero.
He's my hero.
We have always wanted to visit Venezuela, but with the current climate, knew that we could not. However, the boat captain took pity on us, and since we were so close, he stopped at a Venezuelan-owned island so we could get off and say we had been to Venezuela.
Got to go to Venezuela. Yay, Reggie! That's what I wanted.
Then it was back to Puerto Carreño, where we would spend the night before heading back to Anakay the next day.
We're now driving through a field. This is better than the cow pasture. I think. Yes. Is he turning around again?
Many thanks to Benny, the Australian legend, who snagged us an invite to this road trip, Victor Hugo for sharing the amazing footage of the jumping dolphin, and everybody else on the road trip who welcomed us so warmly, gave us so much help, and really inspired us to love Colombia. Stay tuned for part 2 of our amazing Anakay Nature Reserve road trip.